Hello.
Hello, hi.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Hello.
I'm good. I'm good. First of all, happy Ganesh Chaturthi to you.
Thank you so much. And I'm so happy and I'm so elated that you invited me for this live interview. And it's a really an honor to kind of get hosted by you. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Bhavna.
Thank you. Okay, today we have Dr. Syndey Xavier Dsa. You're with us. He's an orthopedic surgeon and the founder of Red Fitness. Sir, tell us what Red Fitness is all about. What does Red stand for?
Uh, it's a long story. Basically, it started 6 to 7 years ago when I was completely in the flow of my practice, my orthopedic practice, and I used to come across a lot of patients who used to come with backache, knee pain. Some of them were obese, some of them were not able to kind of get the 100% efficiency of their life. And I used to treat them, and after few days again they used to come for the OPD. Again they used to come, sir, we were quite good, we were feeling good, but again we have this low backache. So I used to keep thinking that medicines is not everything.
Correct.
Getting a good medicines or getting your just a temporary relief will not be the answer to what the people are coming with me with the problems. So I started with this thing of let me become a kind of a trainer. Let me do my formal studies in the field of nutrition and exercise so that I can give an authentic approach to all those patients who actually require a lot of diet and nutrition support.
Right.
So I was studying and I was going through all these things, and I came across that there are three aspects. There are three aspects of health. One is rest, rehab. So rest, rehab, recovery, reconstruct, and revitalize yourself. So basically, that is the R of basically everything. Okay, so the E is exercises. We require exercises in terms of maybe you do a cardio, you do swimming, you do jogging, maybe a small walk, completing 10,000 steps for a day, or you go to the gym, you do acrobatics, you do whatever you want, but do some activity for at least 45 minutes to 1 hour daily. Okay.
Right.
And the third is the diet part, it's the nutrition part, supplementing yourself with a lot of nutritions, a lot of nutrition, water, and all these things which is required to, make your body good. So REND, so RED stands for rest, exercise, and diet. So it becomes very clear to the person that I should not only concentrate on exercise. See, there are a lot of people who keep exercising in the gym. They come out of the gym, go to a Pizza Hut. They go to the mall. They eat a lot of stuff. Yes.
Right.
And they think that yes, we'll overdo and we can compensate for a bad diet. Let me party in the night. Let me party Saturday night. Let me binge on a lot of high calorie food. Let me drink. Let me go in the morning to the gym, and yes, I'm done. I'll be compensating. It doesn't happen like that. You cannot compensate a bad diet. You cannot. You have to work on quality. You have to work on quality of your nutrients. You cannot do like that. So there are a lot of people who just doing dieting. They just eat less and they feel that if we do a weight loss, we are fit. See, definition of health and fitness is not weight loss. It's only a part of it.
Correct.
It's only a part. You have to gain strength. You have to gain stamina. You have to gain lot of efficiency of your body. That comes through exercises. That comes through lot of physical endurance you have to go through. And after all this thing, you have to incubate yourself. When you make a cake, when you make everything, you put it into the microwave. You incubate it. So exercise, and after exercising and dieting, you have to put yourself to sleep. You have to go and sleep for 8 hours. You cannot do a web series marathon in the night and assume you get a 4 hour sleep and you get up in the morning very revitalized. No, you have to sleep for 7 hours.
Right.
No matter what time you sleep, at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, you have to count your 7 hours, get up after 7 hours, and then you will see results. So all the three aspects are important: rest, exercise, and diet.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you
Thank
are in, that's the whole definition of recovery. That's the whole definition of a fit human
yeah.
being. And like you said, prevention is always better than cure. That's
That's all.
that's a perfect way to implement it.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
definitely.
sir, I had a curious question.
Hmm.
What made you decide to go into fitness
Hmm.
in spite of being an orthopedic surgeon? What made you combine both the worlds together?
Okay, so I usually consider that 50% is always orthopedics and 50% is fitness, you know. So
Right,
after you get well, after you get cured, maybe by a symptom of low back ache or maybe a elbow pain or a shoulder pain, try to not go back to the same, same lifestyle you go. You have to think all the orthopedic problems as an alarm. I always tell patients, this is an alarm. Your body, your every cell has a mouth, and that mouth says, I'm paining. So if your
right,
backache, you have a backache, your back is speaking to yourself that I am not good. Please take care of me. I
correct,
am not in a good shape to take care of your day-to-day activities. So you pop up medicine, you feel that yes, sir, you have given a very good medicine, my backache is gone. No, the pain is gone. Your
correct,
problem still lies with you. So you need to do a physical therapy. You need to kind of, do some exercises, have good food, sleep well, have good lots amount of water, supplement yourself with good nutrition. So you need to combine orthopedic and fitness for a good patient outcome. You cannot work only on medicines.
right,
Okay, surgeries are not the answers to everything. So when things don't work out with medicines, I do resort to surgeries. And after surgeries, patients usually go into physical therapy and rehab, and then things get better. So I, as a doctor, needed the the knowledge from both the worlds, from the fitness world also. So I cannot just take my patients and tell them you go to this trainer and he'll help you out. God forbid that patient, that trainer does not know about surgeries, he does not know about ortho, he'll basically not give my patient a better outcome.
correct.
So I kind of felt the need of combining these two worlds together. So this is the way I practice.
That is so cool. So, would you say that's the most ideal way or approach towards fitness, or are there any additional views that you have for
Uh,
how you would approach fitness?
Yeah, yeah. So what happens is usually there is something like the approach should be that you have to define your starting point. Okay, so I'll just speak about starting point as a little bit. I'll explain about it. Everyone has a starting point and a different starting point. You are in a different traditions of your religion. You kind of maybe smoking, maybe drinking alcohol. Some people might have got an injury. Some people might have got a surgery done long back. Some people are obese. Some come to me with I want to weight gain. I'm very thin. I don't have much muscle gain mass in my body. So everyone's goal is different and they start at a different point.
Right,
So every person has to define their starting point. मेरा ये starting point है. From this point I have to go to this point. What happens is people resort to YouTube videos, they read some book, they join some community, and they think whatever is happening in this community is for me.
right,
It is not like that. You are a different human being. Your traditions are different. What the food you eat is different. You are eating vegetarian food. The people in the community are 90% non-vegetarian. How are they going to help you? You were smoking so much, you were drinking alcohol. Suddenly, someone says to stop everything. It will be like you'll go into withdrawal.
yeah,
So you have to respect whatever state you are, and then you have to go further. So always I say, sit with the trainer you want or whoever you want to coach with, and tell them these are my problems, these are the things I'm coming from, and then he or she should come and make a this plan. It should not be like the first day you go into dieting, you'll crash that, and after 5 or 7 days you leave the program and say no, I don't want to do anything. I was happy doing things earlier. I just don't want to do anything now. So I tell people always go first, sit with your trainer, tell them your problems, tell them your injuries. I have so many patients who come the first day they are doing bench presses and squat, but their hips are not flexible. There is no one checks hip range of motion, no one checks shoulder range of motion, and they tell them hold the dumbbell and do a overhead press. It's not possible. That particular gentleman has not lifted his dumbbell in his life, and you're telling him to do perfect. I tell people first do functional training.
Right.
Try to get a good range of motions everywhere and then start building up your fitness. It's a journey. Fitness is a journey. You cannot say 3 months and 6 months and I'm done, like I'm the king of the world and I got everything I want. No, it's a journey. And if for all the beginners, I'll say at least keep 9 to 10 months, consistent efforts. Before 9 to 10 months, nothing is going to happen. You have to forget your birthdays, your anniversaries, your festivals, everything, and just be focused on your goal. So always focus on goal setting first, define your starting point, and progressively build yourself further.
Would you say that if because of these factors people are failing often to achieve their fitness goals? Are
Yes,
are
yes.
these the reasons to failure? Because I noticed that in today's generation we're failing. There's no starting point. I myself get up every morning and I'm like, today I'm gonna work out, but I have work, I have million other things. So there's no starting point, there's no proper training, there's no proper diet, like you suggested, non-veg, veg, so many factors into consideration. So,
That's all. Yeah, I feel, after coaching and mentoring so many clients, I have come to a conclusion of that, there are 2 to 3 major points.
yeah,
There are many points where usually people fail, but I think so there are 2 to 3 points which I feel it's most important. First one is over expectation from self. Okay, people think if he can do it, even I can do it. No, you can't do it. You are a person who has just read a book or you have just seen a video or you have seen a movie, you have got inspired by some hero of some actor and then you decide to be fit. You have no you have not worked and you have not analyzed yourself. So don't over expect yourself. At the same time, don't underestimate yourself also that you can't do, but you have to accept wherever you are. You have to kind of understand that yes, it's going to take time. What happens is people over expect. They do their online programs or something for 2 to 3 months. They
right.
fail. They fail miserably. I have so many clients who are coming up to me and said they have joined some 2 or 3 months of some online thing and nothing happened. Everyone is getting results. They didn't get results. They followed the diet. They followed everything. But what I said is that everything is not that. I'm very happy you joined the online transformation things and you did your stuff, you did everything. But what did anyone actually look into the customization of your program? Did you ever go to a doctor and ask, please examine me, examine my range of motions? Is my shoulder really fit to do these exercises which those online trainers are telling me? Is everything okay from my side? So what happens is they over expect and then they fail and then they make a decision. No, this fitness life is not for me. I was well, happy when I was not doing stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
never over expect yourself, never underestimate yourself. Try to understand the thing. This is the first thing. Okay. The second thing is lack of patience. No one has patience. Everyone wants quick results. If I post a video on YouTube that you get abs in 6 days, I'm telling you it will get more views than I post a video saying get abs in 1 year. If I say I'll get you abs in 1 year or I'll get a strong core, no one will watch the video. अरे एक साल कौन wait करेगा? कुछ जल्दी है तो बताओ. Okay, so there is lack of patience, and this has led to lack of knowledge.
Correct.
Always people don't read anything, they don't read articles, they don't read about human body, they don't know about human anatomy, they just want quick things. They go to some particular sect of people where they say, he has a big biceps, he has good chest line, he has good physique and all. I think so he has all the knowledge. उसके पास बहुत knowledge होगा. Whatever he says, I'm going to do. They don't go and recheck. They have to go to the authentic research papers and articles and go to the books and check whether that guy what he's saying is proper or not. There are very few coaches and mentors in India who are actually doing authentic job. Most of them just want quick bucks, clickbaits, and they just want that they get famous. They are not bothered what the clients are doing. And I'm getting patients in my OPD from online trainers, from all these back pains, and so many patients have screwed up their metabolism badly. They are having a diet of 1000 calorie, 900 calories. That is, it's a crime to give a patient a 1000 calorie diet when his 1800 is his maintenance diet. Maintenance to maintain his proper body you need at least 1800 to 1500, they're on 1000. You have this nutritional deficiency, your nails are getting brittle, your hair is falling, you have all this endocrinological hormonal problems going on the body, lack of efficiency, not students are not able to study and give their exams who are in the college. So I just don't understand why these people are not having patience. You need to have patience, it takes time. So if you want to excel in your fitness programs, have patience, gather knowledge, and always go in a progressive way. This is the way to go.
Well, what would be some additional tips that you would give our generation to stay motivated, to
Okay.
stay on track?
Uh, okay, so I have some few tricks and tips. Usually, I give my clients. Okay, I tell my clients that it's very difficult to stay consistent. You get motivation on a daily basis. Don't pray for motivation. Pray for consistency. You
Right.
can always get motivated. Yeah. See, you watch a movie, you watch a video, you get motivated. After that motivation, after that movie or that particular stimulus which made you so I can say want to go into this fitness world, it suddenly starts getting faded. It fades. But because you just go into your daily activities and you forget about that movie. But consistency takes time. You need to be consistent. So usually I have this few things, few tricks and tips. First is that read every day one article about fitness, no matter what. You can read something about maybe exercise science, or you can read about maybe a diet. Read something at least 1 hour or 30 minutes daily about fitness. That will keep making you grow well. You will keep thinking about fitness, you will get the right knowledge, you will start doing authentic things with your body. Okay, the second thing is get a friend. Always accountability is very good. So when you have a partner with you or maybe a friend, tell your friend, chalo apan dono will do something, we'll join a gym or we'll do together. What happens when his motivation goes down, this fellow will build his up, and he will see his friend is doing so good, let me also do. When you have a partner to do with yourself, your motivation level becomes big.
Right.
Third thing is join a community, where a community which is kind of making things so well, where everyone is posting their on daily basis. Every day someone is posting something like, I made this 230 calories of healthy food or something. So what happens is you want to get this stimulus on a daily basis. You cannot kind of be like, only on a very small things. You have to have a bigger picture throughout the motivation. Okay, then tell someone, post on social media. After, this is a very weird thing, but it worked for one of my client. I said, post on the social media. After 180 days, I'm going to post my picture again, saying that I'm going to transform. Now you have told everyone. So, इज्जत का सवाल है. Okay, so I usually tell him, now you're forced to do,
Right.
and it worked for him. Yeah, it worked for him. So post on things, make videos on your daily transformation. Let people, gauge you. अरे यार क्या अच्छा चल रहा है तेरा. So every day you get this motivation. यार, I have to do something
Right.
better. If you get laid back, if you don't do, no, see, give your 100% or don't do. Just sit at home and don't do anything. If you are doing your transformation, give it 100%. So
That
these are the tips you can try out.
that is so helpful. I am going to use a few tips. That is so helpful.
Definitely you can.
Yeah. Sir, would you say going to the gym is important, or is it different from working out at home or doing outdoor sports like playing
Uh,
football? Would you say?
Yeah, good question. Good question. I get this question many times. See, just because I'm running a gym in Mumbai along with my clinic and a hospital, it doesn't mean I usually kind of promote gym memberships. Okay, that's not the idea. See, let me make it very clear in a scientific way. Muscles understand load. They understand load. They don't know the environment where you are. If you lift a 5 kg dumbbell in the gym and you lift maybe a 5 kg gunny bag in your home, it's the same. Your muscles are getting the same load at home also, and they are getting the same load in the gym also. The only reasons I promote and I tell people to go to gym is about the environment. When you're at home, what happens is You have your children around, you have your grandparents. You don't set that environment. You don't have consistency. You'll do 2 days, you'll do maybe 3 days. What about the 30 days or maybe the 90 days or the 100 days we are talking about? What about that? I understand when it comes to membership, you have to shell out some money out of it. You have to give money. You have to maybe, some people go for a trainer. Yes, monetarily it's big thing. And I understand that part. But you need to sit and make an environment at home that, yes, I am going to treat my home as a gym. Every day, 45 minutes from 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to gym. You need to do this consistently. You have to get few dumbbells and resistance bands, maybe a yoga mat, and start off. If you are doing these things consistently in a good way, I feel that even the home is good. You don't need to kind of join a gym. But at the same time, if you feel that after 15 days you are looking at yourself, I'm nowhere, I'm not getting any results, I need some motivation, I need some environment, then yes, go to the gym. And you'll see the difference that you're going to gym every day because you have paid the money. You will have to go to the gym. It becomes a force, and
Right.
force becomes consistency. Consistency gives you results. So I feel that you need to understand this question is basically a very very straightforward question, that you need to see what is good for you. If you are getting results at home, I promote home workouts. But if you feel that you're wasting your time and your energy, go to the gym.
That's so
Yeah,
well put. As long as
yeah.
you're consistent, that's all matters.
That matters. That matters the most. Yeah, yeah.
So my next question, it's
Hmm.
it's very orthopedic. It's very related to physical therapy. It's so common.
Hmm.
What are the most common injuries that you face, and what are different ways that we can prevent it even before it goes towards therapy or towards surgery?
Hmm. So the common injuries which I usually come across in my practice, which are coming from the gym, are usually the back strains. Okay, the back gets pulled
Right.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, the shoulder gets pulled. I have tendinitis, supraspinatus tendinitis, and shoulder pains. I have a lot of patients who get this thumb related injuries because of the grip problems. Many people don't know when to use the grip, the over the grip, bar grip, and the under the bar grip.
Right.
So they get confused in those parts and they get injury of their thumb. And so what I always tell everyone, that first work on prevention of injuries. Okay, so coming to the first part about starting point, when I was telling, so everything is kind of interrelated. When you define your starting point, you come to know that my flexibility is low, my strength is low, so don't go for heavy weights. Okay, so to prevent your injury, you should understand yourself first. You should feel that yes, I don't have much muscle mass, I don't have much knowledge of gymming. Let me go for maybe functional training or light dumbbells and try to gather the rhythm technique form of the muscles of the machines where you do in the gym has to be learned with light weights first. So the only way you prevent injuries is you go lightweight, see the rhythm, how you work, get the form technique proper, then increase your weights. People usually think that more the weights and will build muscle mass very soon. No, muscle builds in the kitchen. You cannot build muscle in the gym. You always stimulate your muscles in the gym. Whatever you are going to eat after your gymming session in the kitchen, your maybe your proteins, your carbs, your fat, your supplements, they are going to build your body. You go to the gym only to stimulate your body, to make the food understand where to go.
Correct.
You need to stimulate your body and give them a challenging workout so that they get nourished after you gym. People, what they think that if I do biceps and I go home and sleep and drink water and normal dal chawal and my mera body ban gaya. No, no, you have to meet your protein levels. So as you kind of gain strength in terms of muscle mass and all that, after that you can kind of load your muscles with lot of weight. So prevention of injury is very important because you need to do a proper warm up. When you
Correct.
do a proper warm up, yeah, you do a warm up, you kind of make your all your joints little bit flexible,
Mm-hmm.
and then do a start with low weights, do warm up sets, then do your working sets, and then you can go ahead with that. So this is the way to improve your injury. prevented injury. Other thing is that you need to inform to the gym. If wherever gyms I've gone, or where I sometimes I get invited to kind of see the gym and all that. I always tell the people there, always report anything. When you're doing a machine, you get a sound of some screw is loose or something. Inform the gym owner or the manager there that there is some problem in this machine, because I have seen that suddenly the screw gets dislodged and the weights are falling on the person, and the chain or the wire gets looped inside and it becomes very ugly. So always see first, check. I always check my machines before I go and do it, because suddenly you put a weight and you lift it and the whole machine can fall on you and get an ugly injury. So always check your machines first before you venture into working it out.
Yes, I always suggest my patients that are very athletic before and after the workout.
Yeah.
It's very important. So, like you said, warm up and cool down. Both things are very important. And most common causes of injury, like you suggested, lumbar sprains. I had 3 patients today who were gym injuries, all 3 lumbar sprains.
All three of them.
Yeah, so that's very interesting to know.
Definitely. It gets a little bit debilitating also. Yeah.
Yeah. So since you were talking about food, diet, what are your intakes on supplements and what a person should take in the body? What do you suggest?
Okay, so regarding supplements, it's kind of as the word suggests, supplements are to be supplemented with your food. They cannot be the first, and they cannot be the first choice for your nutrition. The only reason people go to supplements first is convenience. It's very convenient to kind of take a scoop of whey, mix it with water and drink it. So I had a patient who was, I always tell, have 1 scoop of whey if you're kind of you're a beginner or you're just doing light workouts or something and you just want to keep a lean physique and all that. The rest of your protein has to come from your diet,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian. If you're a heavy builder, if you want to gain muscle mass and you're doing heavy workouts and you think that I have been in my gymming life for 2 to 3 years but I'm not gaining muscle mass, then I tell them to take 2 scoops per day. That too, spaced out, like one in the morning and one in the evening, something like that. But what happens is, because whey is so convenient, I have seen people taking 3 scoops per day, which is a very bad. It's not the way. Just because it's convenient and you get kind of a easily digestible protein, and you have money and you can spend on whey, that doesn't mean you kind of abuse it. You kind of have to understand that your supplements has to be 1/3 of your nutrition. Your 2/3 has to be coming from those natural products, your natural food, your maybe your chicken, or maybe your egg, maybe your paneer, soya, your rajma, cholas, and all those. You have to get your protein from there. No matter what, you cannot kind of break this particular rule. Second thing is about calcium and vitamins and all those small vitamins. You kind of have to be first doing your blood test. I have seen many patients, taking vitamin D, calcium, and they think, it's over the counter. No, get your blood test done, get your vitamin D levels done, get your serum calcium done, get your bone density done. I do a bone density test in my gym sometimes, where I kind of tell people to get your because bones are everything. You're loading your muscles with a lot of weight, and the load is also falling on your muscles. So get your calcium levels done. After you come to see if there is a deficiency, then go to all this. It just don't binge on multivitamins. Your nutrition is very well efficiently taking care of everything. You don't need supplements if you don't need your supplements. Like, if you don't have any deficiency and you're popping pills, that's a wrong way to go. So if you have deficiencies, go for it. Otherwise, just stay away from supplements and try to be as natural as possible, and then gauge yourself. Try to see that I'm doing such a thing and am I getting results? If you feel you're not getting results, then resort to maybe
Then
supplements.
other things.
Yeah,
Thing to know. Yeah, that's the right approach. And I've
yeah,
never heard anyone say that you need to first get your test done.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get your test done. Yeah.
That sounds good. So if you're not a doctor, what would you choose as a profession?
No, I, I don't know. Like, from my childhood, I like my dad was an orthopedic surgeon himself. We had a hospital, and I've been on rounds. I've been on ward rounds since my childhood, and I was well aware of human body and the bone names like tibia and femur and humerus. I was well aware of that since my childhood. So I kind of always aspired to be. But in case if you have a
Yeah.
a parallel world
Right.
where I would not be a doctor, I think so I would be a teacher.
Really?
I think so. Teacher was something, as you can see, like I'm just blabbering out
But
everything,
that's
and
yeah.
I love to
It's
teach.
that.
I love to teach. I kind of if there are some viewers who know me, yes, I love to teach. I teach with examples. I teach with stories. I teach with lot of real life incidences so that the opposite person who's learning from me should get the concept well.
Correct.
So I think so. If not a doctor, I would be a teacher, maybe teaching biology. After all,
So I can see, I can connect myself. Like
yeah,
I can have so many examples that I can connect whatever you're saying. It completely makes sense,
yeah, yeah.
100%. So what do you think about the surgeons that are nowadays? Well, how are they practicing? Well, what would you suggest? What is your point of view about the surgeons?
See, the thing is, see, nowadays, let me be very straight, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The marketing things and the way the hospital and the corporates are going, surgeries are something which are promoted, I would say. You have seen lot of ads also. Look, there are lots of startups coming out where they are helping you out to kind of get your surgeries done in a cheaper rates and all that. Surgeries and maybe quick results are become something which many surgeons are kind of against of, because I have my community which we talk about it. Lots of orthopedic surgeons are against of false surgeries. Okay, I'll tell you a myth about it, that many patients think कि doctor को चाहता है कि वो knee replacement कर दे. No, it's not that. When a doctor does a knee replacement surgery, he is under lot of responsibility. He's cutting open a knee, so a patient is expecting lot of things from him. Look, like after I get operated, I want to walk, I want to think. If a doctor knows that he is not able to give a proper result because the knee is completely damaged, he will not resort to knee replacement. He will go for alternative therapies or maybe some injection therapies or physical therapy or a lot of other things. But he will not go for something which is of leader surgery because it is like it's his responsibilities. So I want to tell many listeners and viewers that don't think doctors like to operate. We don't like to operate. We want patients to get happy because we want that they after all be in a very good shape and they kind of like have a good regards for us. So we want patients to think that first go to your doctor, tell about your problems and all that, and let him decide what to be done. If he tells it's a surgery, I think so you require a surgery, because he will never tell you something wrong. So I feel the doctor patient relationship in India or in the world has to get improved with trust.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely. We go to the doctor only because we trust them that they will make the right choices for us.
that's
Correct.
what that's what. Yeah.
So what would be one suggestion or one piece of advice that you would give the 18-year-old you to do
Okay.
to do?
If I go back to my 18-year-old self, I have taken a lot of decisions, which yes, I'll say 60 to 70% of my decisions I am living, because I wanted to be an orthopedic surgeon. I wanted to do something in the field of fitness, which yes, I'm doing. Maybe it was way back in maybe say 2002 or 2003 when I was 18 years old.
Right.
Fitness and something like maybe gymming was not so much like a thing. It was a thing where some people used to gym in the community. Nowadays if you see, every person, one person of the family will be in the gym
Mm-hmm.
at least. But way back maybe in 2002 2003, there was a very like fitness knowledge was not imparted so
Yes.
much. It was considered to be like some only bodybuilders go to the gym. and people who you just wanted to keep their body good, they used to do some workout at home, and that was there. So I would say that that time I used to not think so much about fitness, but yes, I used to do my exercises and all that, just the home exercises, what we do in the school, something like, I used to do that. But yes, I wanted to do something regarding that, and I'm doing that. So I'll tell everyone who may be 18-year-olds now that, first of all, chill, don't take stress. Everything will happen. Just focus on your goals and work on your prioritizing your studies, learn good skills,
Right.
learn knowledge, get good knowledge, and be contributing to the society. Always do something that you are invaluable. कल को तुम वो सोसाइटी में नहीं रहोगे तो वो सोसाइटी को फर्क पड़ना चाहिए.
Correct.
Suddenly if you leave that community and go to somewhere else, everyone should start thinking, यार अभी यार डॉक्टर सिडनी नहीं है, इस कम्युनिटी में फर्क पड़ रहा है. You have to find a difference, you have to make a difference in that community. If you don't create that thing, you are of, actually I'll not say of no use, but then you are not living a life which is contributing to anything in life. You have to contributing to your family, to yourself, and to the society. So I think so. I would like to tell all the 18-year-olds that, focus life. Don't waste your time in like, wasting your energy in useless things. Just focus yourself on health, your wealth, and your goals.
Thank you, sir. That was
Thank you.
such a good piece of advice. Sir, if people want to connect with you, if they want to reach out to you, what would be the best place to reach out to you?
So this is my Instagram account. So you can kind of DM me or something. I'll also connect. You can connect me through mails or something. And if you are in Mumbai, maybe you're in India, you can get through me through WhatsApp. But I kind of would like offline consultations, because online consultations or something get little bit, I don't get the feel. I examine the clients. I kind of sit with them for half an hour and making a proper chart and a strategy. So yes, we can do video calls if you want, but you can mail me. I can give you an appointment and we can sit and kind of strategize your entire lifestyle according to your goal. And then maybe you can join a gym according to wherever you are there, and you can make things proper. So you can connect through me like that. Yeah.
That's good. I'll tag you. We'll drop
Sure.
your
Sure.
in the in the section.
Yeah. Sure.
And sir, what is one last piece of advice that you would give to all of our listeners, including me?
Yeah. So first of all, thank you for listening to me all this time, and it was a great session. I kind of you were bombarding with me with questions which I didn't know from where, but really good set of questions from your side. And yes, I would tell three things: be happy, be hydrated, and be high. And be high on proteins, be high on exercises, be high on your meditation, decrease your stress levels, try to focus on everything which is very important in your life. Try to don't focus on things which are not important, and just don't keep worrying about things. The only things which is going to get you out from the conditions you are is your effort. You need to take efforts to come out. You cannot just sit on a place and keep worrying. If you are working on your goals, go to the gym, eat good proteins, do your exercises, sleep well, and then complain. And then complain. I see people, they do nothing. पूरा दिन बस कंप्लेन ही करेंगे. अरे सर ये नहीं हो रहा है, वो नहीं हो रहा है, मुझसे ये नहीं होता है, वो नहीं होता है. No. Take your efforts, give 6 to 8 months or maybe 10 months to your body, and then if you don't get results, I'm there. I will see what problems you're facing. But till you don't take efforts, don't complain. All about it.
That's good to know. Sir, it was
Thank you.
so wonderful meeting you. I will
Thank you
stay
so much.
connected.
Thank you.
I would
Yeah.
suggest my friends and family to just drop your text, to drop your DM, just to stay
Yeah.
connected. Thank you
Sure,
for
sure.
all.
I'll be happy to help. Yeah. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. And yes, it's 12 o'clock in the US, so I would say you also need to kind of get a good rest. Yeah.
Okay, sir, but you gave your time. I know you're
Yeah.
working today.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for removing
Thank
the
you
time, giving me the.
so much. Thank you so much, Bhavna. Thank you so much for this lovely interview. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. We'll stay connected. Okay.
Sure,
Bye bye.
sure. Take
Let's
care. Bye bye. Take care. Bye. Bye.